Here is my variegated Minneola tangelo that I made the mistake of breaking off. Check out my affiliate links posted in the description below for products that I use and love. Clicking on the links when you're making a purchase will allow you to support my channel with no extra cost to you. Thank you again for your support. I am long overdue for taking the citrus tin apart. This tent got us through the winter. 3 casualties, which I believe were more so from lack of water. I do see we have some insect pressure. Ooh, I see mites on my fruits there. So yeah, I'm gonna get these out. Okay, so it's pretty evident that this tree is dead. That's growth from the root, from the graft, or no, the rootstock. But because I let this go so far, you can see, let's see, there we have pest damage. But I can fix that. You see more of it there. So with natural pesticide, I'll probably use Azamax. I can get rid of the pest damage. I think you can see it better here. See that scale? No, I think those are mites. Yeah, they're mites. I don't know what dug into this pot here, but we will get it all fixed up. So the first step I'm going to take is give a strong spray on all of the leaves to at least dislodge the mites. And that also works for the scale. It also works for the scale, so I want to get the front and the back of the leaves and the stems. After hosing the leaves down with that firm water pressure, You can see, let's see, when your leaves look like this, it has a stippled look. That is from mite damage. Looks like there were red mites in here. At least that's what was on my variegated Minneola tangelo in the back. But since I have the tent down, I can start fertilizing the water, which I would have started doing that at the full fertilization rate last month in April. So I'm a little late, but the fertilizer and some Azamax in the water will help give these trees the boost they need to fight off the mites and scale, which would not have been a problem if I had taken them out of the tent last month. This tent created the perfect protected environment for the pests to attack my trees. If they were out in the yard, our natural predators would have been able to eat them. So just wanted to point that out. So I've gotten a lot of it cleaned out. The most time consuming portion is definitely trying to unravel the Christmas lights. But I did see a little friend. I don't know if right there. Let's see. He or she was in the tent, so I moved it over to this tree. Most of my trees have blooms and little fruitlets going. I don't think this one does. Oh, yeah, it has one, a couple. Okay, not, but it has bunches of new growth. This is the lime from Bright Leaf. Unfortunately, I was a little rough trying to get the lights off of my variegated Minneola tangelo, and my fruit fell off well before its time. So I'll probably still try it, but my page mandarin has fruits on it, which I'm excited about. I just have to get everything fertilized. But yeah, those lights are a beast. So this is a casualty. You can see here the growth is coming from the rootstock. That's not what we want. That was the Kishu from Fast Growing Trees. And it looks like this one has growth. What is this one? This is the Brown Select. Let's see. That's rootstock. So you can see here the rootstock is there, and any growth above this is what we want. So this tree is not a loss. It is growing above the rootstock. So I can trim up here and let it bush out. Let's see. My New Zealand lemonade from Madison is doing better. It doesn't look great, but it survived. Here is my variegated Minneola tangelo that I made the mistake of breaking off trying to remove the lights, but Here are the lights. I only have one large string of lights left over here, but I am done fighting with it for today. It is hot out here, but I am going to fertilize. So what I'm gonna do, oh, here's more of the Carolina praying mantises. Okay, so I have this. I'm gonna hook this end to the water hose and use the Jack's 20-20-20. I don't have the one that I use for my citrus trees up here. It's in the basement, so I'll start using that the next time I water. And I'm going to put some of this in the water. It tells you how much to use, so I will be using 12 tablespoons and fill the water up to the 36 ounce mark. You can't get these online. Most of the mom and pops or smaller nurseries have it. Lowe's and Home Depot, places like that, they don't have this, but the smaller nurseries will usually have this if they sell any of the Jack's branded fertilizers. I wanted to add that I get this from our local nursery and you can find it online. So this is what I'll be mixing into this. Quick change of plans. I used 6 tablespoons, so I'm going to fill this up to the 18 ounce mark instead of 12. I don't have enough to feed 12 tablespoons at a time. Just going to pour some of the Azamax in here. I have it hooked up to the water hose, and right now it's on off. When you push it down, it'll turn it on. And if you want to just spray water, push it to off. But I'm going to switch it to the full dose. So when I turn it on, when I push this down, and I also chose the sprayer, so that should be like a shower stream. Okay. So I'm going to turn it off because this one is dead. And back on. You get closer to it, you waste less. And I am making sure I shake it up And this one didn't make it, this one did, so I am going to fertilize and give it a drink. Okay, and we have my citrus up here. I'm going to spray that one too. Dang it. Okay. I'll spray these too. I'll go on, and since I have about this much left, I probably could have gotten away with just 4 tablespoons, but I'll go on and use these. Kept saying I wasn't sure if it was alive, but it is pushing out new growth on my jujube, so I will use this one too. Look at how big the peaches are. I'm gonna fertilize these too. And this one. And look at this onion. Okay. So I also want to point out that since I have Azamax in here, when I sprayed the apples that had the pests on it, the aphids, I did not have this solution. It was just plain water, because I'm hoping that the praying mantises eat the aphids. So, but if I notice that they aren't, then I'll probably just spray them with a soapy water and alcohol solution instead of the Azamax or Azamax, because I don't want to kill the praying mantises.